figured we'd do a little day in the life for you. Day in the life boatyard edition. Coming for you, look. Alright.
Quite a bit of this stuff.
Okay. It's kind of like powdered sugar, but donut. So what kind of density are you going for? Stiff peaks? I'm Carly, and this is Brady. In early 2020, we sold our house and most of our possessions and took our first big leap into living our vagabond dreams. We recently hiked 800 miles of the Appalachian Trail, and now we are purchasing a sailboat to start sailing around the world, all while capturing a creative journal of the journey. We hope to inspire you to live your own dreams. Subscribe, and thanks for watching. Carly jumping in real quick to say that we had over 2 hours of footage of the whole arch installation process, so we have decided to divide it up, and it will be uploaded in probably 4 videos. So this is part 1. However, if you are wanting to watch the whole thing all the way through for maybe following along or research, that sort of thing, and you don't want to wait on the next episode, or if you don't want to have to go find another video to continue watching, then we have uploaded the entire video. You can watch it on our Patreon, or you can just send us a message and ask for the link, and I can get you a link to the full video. Bear in mind, it is over an hour long, so yeah, that's why we are doing it this way. Almost. Yep, probably there. It's Arch Day. I think it's Wednesday, and the wind has died down, so it's Arch Day. And then we've also marked out tomorrow as Arch Day to continue the arch process. Yeah, so we've already started by putting the thing together, which I will turn around and show you in just a second. And now we have to install the feet, get some rope, and hoist it to mark placement and all of that fun jazz. Yeah, we'll try to share as much as we can. Try to make sure and film all of it. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult as there is just the 2 of us, and really would be ideal to have at least 3 people doing the install. There are 2 of us and filming, so yeah. But let's look. So Brady's just tossed down some line, and we have put that together. It makes it easy that it's all the way together is what we need it. Yeah, so now we need to install the feet, which are those little guys, and tape them to that so we can hoist it up there and figure out, confirm placement. That's where we're starting. It's gonna be a process for sure. So here we go. All feet have been taped. The top has been taped. And we did the ratchet, and it was actually super close. So we spread the top out just a little bit. Have our ratchet on right now. Brady's rigging up a bridle so we can lift this thing. The instructions tell you that you should bring it in 5 inches. It easily comes in 10. Maybe they mean 5 inches on each side.
I don't know.
Not really sure. But a guy here that has done a lot of work with them and actually worked with them to fabricate a custom one for his boat that we talked to, who's helped install a bunch of these, and he was like, crank that thing in. So I'm pleased with where we're at. It's definitely more than the 5 inches. But he was like, crank it in. That's one thing that I keep telling them they need to put on their instructions. And so we said, well, they've put something like that on there. But that they just said 5 inches. So yeah. Brady's creating Bridle. And we're gonna try and lift this thing and see how that goes. I'm a little nervous. Just no extra hands if anything goes wrong, so yeah, but I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Brady was too quick for me, but we're taping the feet on. And we've taped it together so it doesn't come apart. We need to do the underneath feet. But, yeah, okay. That'll go just fine. I got it. That's not straight.
Doesn't need to be perfectly straight.
The foot?
No.
Okay. That's not good for it, probably.
What? We have lifted it into place the first time and pulled our measurements for how much to cut off of the front legs, and we're not going to cut as much off as we think we're going to need to cut off. We're going to go under this time, cut them shorter than what we think we're going to need to. That doesn't make sense.
Yes.
But anyway, that way we can...
You're going to cut less off.
We're going to cut less off.
Leave them long.
Yeah, words are hard. I'm going to leave them long so that we can put it back up there, get a new measurement that's a little more accurate, and hopefully over time, maybe 2 or 3 times of putting it up there and pulling it back down, we can narrow in or get...
Better to cut 3 times
Yep.
than cut once and it's too short.
My brain's not working. Anyway, first measurement was 12 inches, which I've marked.
Well, the first measurement was 17 inches, which turned into 14 inches, which turned into 12.
First cut is 12 inches,
Yes.
which I have measured 12 inches, and I measured it from multiple points all the way around.
Made little dots.
Made dots.
Your tape met.
Yep.
Yep.
Did my tape line, and now I'm ready to cut it.
Yep.
To cut it, I am using an angle grinder with a cutoff wheel. Won't be the prettiest of cuts, but...
Do we have those things that your mom let us take from her garage so we can shapen up the...
Oh, yeah. We have little files, metal files.
Yeah.
To file
So we
it
can,
down.
yeah.
Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off.
Let's do it.
Need safety glasses.
Yes. I always get on to him. And we paid too much money for your eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
For you to not protect them.
It's gonna be loud.
Oh, yeah.
Need something to prop that end up on.
Yeah. And also, something flew off and hit me in the face.
Metal.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna have to stand further away.
Okay. Fishing rod? Oh, it's not straight.
No, it is not.
Is the bottom long? Tall? Fishing rod holder?
Yep.
Sweet. Don't have any fishing rods, but...
Nope.
Okay, so did that go how you expected?
Yeah, went exactly how I expected.
Which was what?
Not a pretty cut, but maybe only takes 4 minutes to cut.
Not
versus-
even. Not
Yeah,
even
not
4
even.
minutes.
Versus other people I've
Hand
seen that it's like
saw.
they're using hand saw and it takes like 30 minutes for each one.
Is it something that we can like sand down to make it flat? Grind down, sand down? I don't know. I don't know the right terminology.
Yeah, we can grind that down.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're just now to... There's 4 minutes. All right, fishing pole holder number 2. Both sides removed. It only took, I mean, less than 10 minutes for the actual cutting process. That foot's wonky. Does that matter? Can we just look at this? He just taped a straight foot. He just got so into putting the tape down. All right, anyway, it only took about 10 minutes to grind those 12-inch chunks off. Brady has cleaned up around the metal on these 2 spots a little bit, enough to get this ready, because we know that this is not enough. We have not cut enough off. It's now 12:30. I think we started this process probably about 10, maybe a little before 10. But exciting for those. We'll just put some like rubber caps on the ends and clean up the rough stuff. And there we go. We have fishing rod holders, and we can get some like clamps to attach them. But we're not in any rush to do any of that because we don't even have fishing poles, so. Probably should find the sunscreen. You're gonna be fried.
Yeah. So put on sunscreen right now?
Probably should. Probably a good idea. Definitely a good idea. Okay, it's now like after 2:30. I'm not really sure what time it is. And my watch is dead, so that's no help. It's 3. Brady is now measuring and taping off for our new cut mark. We lifted again, took some more measurements and all of that. It went way smoother the second time around. He's marking to cut off another 6 inches. We cut 12 off the first time. We're going to cut off another 6, and that is still leaving a generous amount, so we may have to do a 3rd cut as well. And then we will hoist again and see where we're at. So yeah, he's getting up for that. After we finished doing that, we loaded up to get some lunch. Good stopping point. Went to grab some lunch and also make a stop at Home Depot for the various nuts and bolts and washers that are needed to attach the feet to the poles and the feet to the deck, and therefore the whole system to the deck and all of that stuff. And then also some drill bits for metal, because Brady has previously broken several of his drill bits drilling metal with not metal drill bits. Yeah, so that is what has happened. Let me give you a glimpse of how Brady is doing this measuring, scooting, marking. So he ends up with lots of little marks so we don't mess it up.
We are done for the day. We only got it lifted up twice, but we are pooped and don't have extra help to finish getting it up there a third time to keep measuring and cutting and all those things. So we're gonna save that for tomorrow and hopefully have this thing finished, completely finished tomorrow. Hopefully, crossing our fingers. Don't have to make a trip to the store or anything like that. Hopefully. Yeah, it's definitely at least 2 more trips to Home Depot. But we've got to clean up our tools now and then get in the shower and all the things. Because we got a lot of work to do inside the boat tonight too. Just cleaning and organizing. So
yeah. Are we gonna do it in the boat, or are we gonna go through a tub in the car?
We need to make space in the boat for tubs to be emptied into. So let's do that. Shower first though.
Yeah, we're both very gross.
And I'm fried apparently.
He is. Yeah. You see his arm? And look at that. It took so long to get rid of it, and it's back. Yeah, you're red, and you're only gonna get more red.
I know. It's gonna be awful.
Sweet, fair-skinned baby.
Much more.